Yo, Dave Attell had the first gay joke of the night, and David Spade kept taking on and off his shades. It didn't seem right. Casey Rocket came out looking like a grandpa and cleaned house like a shamwoir. His pictures from Kinko's flowed like a stream goes, or mucus without musinex. Best ones I've seen yet, or set I'll never forget. Bet. The first bucket pull was a Neanderthal. His set build-up was a slow crawl. He said he spent $250 for a vasectomy, even though he likes being boned by BLM rectally. The trans Hans Kim showed up in pants looking like he was ready to swim, until Tony got a hold of him and made him tell the truth like he's a gay dolphin. The illegal Giovani did a plain set like Chobani, and this spaceball squirt made Dave Attell make him feel the Schwartz like yogurt. Cory Smith was obviously unemployed and boldly bald, but his jokes were about getting haircuts and the panel was appalled. His trailer park swinging was the topic for a ton of zinging from the entire panel, with stories of rusty trombones and ass-eating anal. It's not a coincidence that themes of ass and gayness constantly come back. It's like a fart, it's always funny, and Austin's like Philadelphia, but not always sunny. Next was Martin Phillips, who should be the next new regular, made a new appearance. His jokes were about killing true crime style to ensure the body's disappearance. He had another great set. I wonder when they'll start betting on him with DraftKings Sports Bet. Promo code KillTony. He's one of the real homies. He makes performing look like a vacation with the Kennedys to Hawaii because he's also shaking like JFK Jr. minus the anemones. Tony should start a new Happy Madison-like empire, starring all the comedians that he admires or hires. Colt 45 that works on the Kill Tony crew finally got pulled and had a Frankenstein set like it took a shit on the loo. It turns out that he's a real Taekwondo black belt, and he made kicks that everyone watching felt. He's also a yo-yo champion. Watching the tricks relaxed me like taking Ambien. Attell pointed out that he's funny, flexible, and available, cause he received the big joke book as a bonus, cause it's sellable. On Zebulon's second time, he said he took so many painkillers that his insides are like the wastelands of fallout-coated and toxic enzymes, and the real soul stealers like fentanyl junkies that'll skin you alive and cook it up like chilaquiles. Kill Tony's the #1 podcast live, and the rest are just clip dealers. Attell gave him a balloon full of heroin, and Red Band showed him love with the secret show Parents Win. Kent Hunter got pulled another week in a row, and in that time his confidence learned to grow, but only as a comedian on stage, because in his personal life he needs to be saved. I'm not just talking getting laid, I mean everyone who watched can tell he's more than just sexually delayed. Nate Barnard was next, and his jokes were about shacking up with school shooters before they tried to hack up normal commuters due to lack of sex. He said he works in the dairy department at the ghetto Whole Foods, and Tony schooled him on how to make real Guerrero punchline moves. His Kill Tony Kiss Me moment was the hottest girl in the show's history, but her husband yelled out, "That's my wife," so he knew moving forward wasn't a mystery. Yvette was no Corvette and should have wrestled her Santa's belly into a corset before her incest set that didn't seem to upset anyone on the panel as of yet. Tony's Subway Jimmy John's joke gave this interview hope. She said being on the People's Court is on her bucket list, and now this interview is on the FBI's most scam-related list. She's a typical blind leftista chica that ruined her set by revealing she's a pinche pendeja no rica. Finally, William Montgomery came out and destroyed, and only sex traffickers and Hillary Clinton supporters got annoyed. William will forever be anointed as the tip of the spear pointed at the ones responsible for the long list of the Hillary Clinton exploited. He's so famous that the audience gladly took a bottle of his piss, but he still managed to complain about this, working so much. That's too much, and Tony brought him back to earth with love. Tony gave Dave Attell the best special co-sign ever, and all he asked for was a little joke book. Clever. And at the end of the show, he dumped the rest of his liquid death into his empty Starbucks cup and walked off like, I don't give a fuck. What?